Hi guys, welcome you all to Edu Transmitters. This is Suraya Tasneem. Today we are going to talk about the structure of nephron. So as we have already discussed in the previous video that nephrons are the structural and functional unit of kidney, right? Nephrons are tiny microscopic structures which cannot be seen with the naked eye. There are about 1 to 1.5 million nephrons in each kidney. So again I have drawn the diagram over here for the clear explanation. So these are the medullary pyramids which are present in the kidney, and the microscopic tiny lines that you can see here, these are the millions, 1.5 million nephrons which are present in each kidney. So this is how the nephron looks like. When you elaborate and zoom in, this is the whole structure of nephron, guys. So each nephron has two parts, that is Malpighian body and the renal tubule. Malpighian body consists of cup-like structure called as Bowman's capsule. The blind cup-like structure is called as Bowman's capsule. It is composed of fine blood capillaries over here, that is referred as what? Glomerulus. The Malpighian body consists of Bowman's capsule and fine blood capillaries called as glomerulus. Both combined together, it is referred as renal corpuscle. The glomerulus is lined by squamous epithelial cells called as podocytes. The minute pores which are present in between the podocytes, that is the squamous epithelial cells, it is very much helpful for the process of filtration, guys. I hope you are clear till here. Let's talk about renal tubule now. So let's start, guys. Renal tubule, the long convoluted structure that is been emerging from this cup shaped Bowman's capsule and the tiny capillaries which are present in the Bowman's capsule, that is glomerulus, is referred as the renal tubule. Okay guys, the long convoluted structure which is emerging from the glomerulus is referred as renal tubule. It has been divided into three parts: proximal convoluted tubule, loop of Henle, and distal convoluted tubule. You can see this is the proximal convoluted tubule, this is the distal convoluted tubule, and this one is the loop of Henle. Okay, the distal convoluted tubule here, it opens into this collecting duct. Okay, distal convoluted tubule open into the collecting duct. So all the collecting ducts which are present, I have already said you that these are the structures. I have drawn only one nephron over here, guys. So 1.5 million nephrons are present in the whole kidney. So these lines you can see over here, all these collecting tubule, this is the collecting duct, right? All these collecting duct form the pyramid. Okay, medullary pyramid, which opens into this pelvis region, and the pelvis region ultimately opens into the ureter. Okay, we have already discussed there are a pair of ureters which are present because a pair of kidneys are present, right? Two kidneys and two ureters, which ultimately opens into the urinary bladder. Okay guys, so all the renal capillaries which are present, these renal capillaries which are present all over the nephrons, which join together to form the renal venule. Okay, and which ultimately opens into the renal vein. We have already seen, do check out the previous video, it is a continuity, guys. If you miss one video, then it will be a bit difficult for you to understand this. The renal vein, we have already discussed that there is a renal artery and renal vein which is emerging out of the kidney, right? So this is how the renal vein is being formed. Renal capillaries combine to form renal venule, and renal vein is emerging out of the kidney, which brings the deoxygenated blood from the body for the process of filtration in the kidney. So there are basically two types of nephrons, guys, that is cortical nephron and juxtamedullary nephrons. The cortical nephrons are present in the cortex region of the kidney. In this region, the cortical nephrons are present. They are usually short and comprises about 80% of the total nephrons. Okay, and juxtamedullary nephrons have long loop of Henle, whereas the cortical are short, right? Here the loop of Henle will be long. This loop of Henle will be very long in the juxtamedullary nephrons, and it constitutes about 20% of the total nephrons, guys. That's all for today. Make sure to like, share and subscribe to our channel. Bye bye.